Hey, welcome in everybody. So in this video, I'm going to go through the steps to create a helical gear. So to do that, I'm going to go to where you see new. I'm going to use a metric template, and I'm going to create an assembly file on this one. So I'm going to go to standard millimeters IAM, then click on the create button. And then what I want to do is I'm going to go up to the design tab. So click design. I'm going to click on the spur gear, little image above it. We have to save it first, so I'm going to say, do you want to save the assembly? I'm going to click OK. I'm going to save this here as helical gear. I already have a few of these. I'm going to name this just helical gear 5, just to be different. So helical gear 5. And then I'm going to click on save. And then we get this nice and awesome spur gear component generator. So probably what you're going to see is you're probably going to have this where it's closed here like this. So it's kind of important. You need to just at the very bottom right corner just click on those arrows to get more options. So for input type, I'm going to change this to where it says change it to gear ratio. For size type, you want that to be module. And then for the design guide up here, you want that center distance. There's different choices, but we want center distance. The desired gear ratio is going to be 1. The module is 0.7. I don't think you can change the center distance because that's just going to be what it is. For gear 1, this is going to be component. Number of teeth is going to be 25. The face width is 20. And then over here on this right side, the pressure angle, that's going to be 20. The helix angle is going to be 45 degrees. For unit corrections guide, I just have mine set to for user. The total units correction is 0.560. I've never even seen what that preview looks like. I'm gonna click on that. Oh, okay. That kind of gives you a kind of some dimensions and kind of tells you what they are. But so that's for gear 1. We're not going to have a gear 2. So for gear 2, make sure you just choose no model. Number of teeth doesn't matter because that's for gear 2. And then what you want to do is once you kind of have all these settings put in, then you want to click on this calculate button. And that's where it'll tell you what your center distance is and all that good stuff, what you couldn't import earlier. Just once you click calculate, make sure that it says at the bottom, calculation indicates design compliance. Sometimes when you click it, it'll give you some errors because whatever you're trying to create won't work, but just make sure that you get the good to go announcement down here. Then we're going to click OK. And then so it's going to create a subassembly, and that's going to give you 1 gear. If you were to click the second gear, then it would give you 2 gears. But since we chose not to, we're only going to have 1 gear. I'm going to click OK. And then just kind of left click to place this gear. I guess you could also right click and no, it doesn't let you ground to origin. So yeah, just left click it to place it. So that's created our assembly. So, but we don't really need an assembly. I just want the one part. So what I want to do is I'm going to right click on open. And so this is another assembly drawing. So I want to right click on this part, click open again. So now there's our part. So these other 2 assemblies, I don't need those. So I'm going to click the X, hit yes for that. Click OK. Click the X down here for this one. Do I want to save changes? Yes. So now I just have my individual helical gear part that I can work on. So what I want to do is click on the home tab. You can kind of see what it looks like. So what I want to do now is I'm going to put a hole right through the center of this. So I'm going to start a 2D sketch. I'm gonna click on this front face. And I'm gonna go to circle, center point. My center point is gonna be the origin here. And so this is gonna be 7.4 millimeters. Press the enter key. I'm gonna finish my sketch. I'm gonna go up to extrude. I'm gonna select my circle. And I want for Boolean, I want that to be cut. And then all the way through is gonna be my distance through all. Click OK. And then I want to put a chamfer on this. So the chamfer, I always have trouble finding the chamfer. There it is, modify. It's in the modify panel, modify chamfer. So for the distance of the chamfer, that wants to be 0.5. And then the edges are going to be the circle on the front and on the back. Click OK. Go back to my home view. So now what I want to do is I'm just going to add some text on here. We can put our initials on here. We can put the year, you know, whatever you want to put on there. So in order to get the text to kind of circle around the surface here, we want to go to start a 2D sketch on this front face. You center this a little bit. So I'm going to go up to the text, but not the text, because that's just going to be straight lines. You want to click on where it says geometry text. Oh, before we do that, well, let me just keep going. So if you hit geometry text, it's going to say selected geometry to align the text to. So I could align it to that, I guess, but I could pick this one. But what I want to do is I am going to just hit OK there. What I want to do is draw a circle. Center point here. So this is what I'm going to align my text to. So my circle is going to have a diameter of 12. And then what I want to do is I want to right click, hit OK. I'm going to select the circle and change that to a construction line. And now I can go back to my geometry text. And it says we're going to select the geometry to align the text. So I'm going to select my little circle that I made. For the font, I'm going to leave it as Tahoma. I'm going to make it bold. The size is going to be, what can we make this? We're going to make this 0.15 inches. 0.15 space IN. It's going to convert it to millimeters for us. So when I hit enter, it converts it to millimeters. And then here I'm just going to type in, I'm going to type in my initials, all caps, LCL. I'm going to press the space bar 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just being weird. Okay. So then I'm going to type in the year. So right now it's 2025, I think. I think it is. Yeah. And then I'm going to click OK. So then it kind of wraps it around. So your initials is kind of on top and the year is kind of on the bottom. If you tilt your head, it is. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish my sketch. And I want to go to emboss. I'm going to click on my fonts that we just made. Click on the text. So what we want to do is we want to engrave. So to click the middle icon at the top. And I want to select the back arrow here. For the depth, I want to put 0.5 millimeters. Not capitals though. Little mm. Click OK. So there is our engraved initials and year. I think this would be cool if you could print this out on a 3D printer, make like a little necklace out of it. And then, you know, somebody makes you mad, you can just throw it at them. No, I'm kidding. Probably don't want to do that. That would not be good. So then what we could do is we could add a texture onto it. So right now it's steel. So I'm gonna go up here and I don't know. You can add whatever you want to. Like I said, the stuff on the right is not gonna change the properties of it. It's just colors, texture. If you want to like change the properties, then it's gonna be on this left side here. So that'll like change all the, it'll actually make it silver and have all the physical properties of silver and all that good stuff. But for what I just want to do, I don't need that. I'm gonna click on the right side to make it a swimming pool. Yeah, I get distracted. So what could we make this? I'm gonna make this maybe, I mean, you could spend like hours going through here and trial and error and kind of seeing what you like, but we don't have time for that. I'm gonna go to, what do I want? Probably something like Chrome. And they're like, hurry up, bro, pick one. There's so many. It takes me an hour to get through. Chrome polished black. Well, let's do chrome polished blue. Oh, I kind of like that. Now, if you want this inside of your letters to be the same way, you might just kind of select everything like this. Right now, see it says varies because we have different materials on there. Let me go back to my chrome polished blue again. It'll take me an hour to find it. Oh, where did it go? I have no idea what I just did. Yeah, don't do that. I got scared. It moved out the way. All right, chrome polished blue. There we go. Did it change this time? Yeah, okay. There we go. So yeah, that's kind of nice. I like that. What does it look like as a perspective? Maybe not so better. Okay, so there is our nice and blue chromed polished helical gear, and it looks kind of cool, right? So make sure you save it, and I'll see you back in the next video. All right, peace out.